lab manual, the purpose of inoculation is to transfer living microbes from one tube to another without contaminating your culture, your sterile medium, or your surroundings. Most inoculations in class will either be done with a wire loop or needle, which will immediately be sterilized in either the Bunsen burner or incinerator, depending on the biosafety level of your organism you're working with. However, because we work with many BSL-2 organisms in class, it's best to use the incinerator to avoid aerosol inhalation, which can cause contamination or infection.
Go.
In addition to sterilizing either the loop or the needle, you also want to sterilize the mouths of both your tubes by passing it through the Bunsen burner flame for a few quick seconds. Now let's review the steps how to properly inoculate a test tube.
First, we're going to clear our desk of any clutter. You're going to put your lab coat on, you're going to put your hair up, and you're going to turn on the Bunsen burner.
Upon getting your test tubes, make sure you label everything to avoid confusion. Next, flame your loop. Put it inside the incinerator and make sure you wait until the head of the loop turns an orange color. Allow the wire enough time to cool to avoid killing the organism you're about to transfer. While waiting for the wire to cool, suspend your organism by tapping the bottom of your bacteria tube like this. Holding the bacteria culture tube at an angle, insert the inoculating wire into the tube and be careful not to let the loop touch the lip of the mouth while removing the organism. Now transfer the loop full of organism into the inoculating medium. Flame both mouths of the tubes again before replacing their caps. Sterilize your wire loop or needle inside the incinerator again. Once you finish sterilizing your loop, incubate. So that's how you properly inoculate a test tube. While doing this procedure, there are also several things you do not want to do. First, never do this procedure without wearing a lab coat or with your hair down. This could potentially be dangerous with the Bunsen burner being so close, as not paying attention could lead to burns or catching your hair on fire, both things I'm sure we all want to avoid. Secondly, do not perform inoculations over a cluttered space. Doing so could lead to potential contamination to your personal belongings, which can ultimately lead to a spread or outbreak of infection. Lastly, don't rush the inoculation procedure. Take your time and use caution, as rushing can lead to spills, wrongful inoculation, or accidents we want to avoid.